Chelsea versus Man United.
Draw.
I scored all right, I reckon. I'll put it down. Newcastle v Southampton.
Home win.
I don't know, Rob. I think they're both capable of scoring. I think it's going to be another score draw.
Yeah, we sure keep.
What are you staring at?
Nothing.
Dan, all right, mate.
Why shouldn't I be?
I'm only asking.
It don't look much wrong with him to me, Zig. You sure he did just slip the other day?
Of course he didn't. I know a slip when I see one. He conked out. Fainted or something.
You told anyone else?
No,
Why not? It could be serious.
because they might be serious to me if they do.
Yeah. Well, it might happen again, and then someone else will see it.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we'll keep them under G-team surveillance, eh, Rob?
Right.
West Ham v Coventry.
Yeah, that'd be no win.
Arsenal v Liverpool. No problem there.
Home win, Greasy.
Hey, watch out, will you, Cleaver? This is the mill fella's coupon.
So what are you doing with it? Can't even mark crosses on a coupon.
No, he lets us pick them. The G-team pools panel.
The day you win the pools, I'll be on mastermind.
Hey, do you mind? It's only 40 million to 1 against us doing it. You've got no chance.
Oh, yeah?
No, don't get away from me, you side.
Oi! Cut that in! That is enough! Don't you know that's dangerous? Hey! Hey! Now look, clear off before I send you to Mr. Bronson. Go on! You and all.
I wasn't doing anything.
I want a word with you.
He wasn't the one that started it.
I don't care who started it. Now, come on.
Is it about what I think it
Yeah,
is?
it might be. Come on.
Well, look, let him come as well. We can trust him. He won't tell anyone. He's my mate.
I'm telling about what?
We have all that we need. No.
No, look, we haven't. We're gonna need more than 3 pairs of hands.
For what? What's going on?
Will you keep out of this?
He's the last. I won't tell no one else.
No.
All right, you can count me out and all then.
Hey? You can't back out now.
Says who?
Oh, all right, then I'll give it. But just him, though. He is the last.
I know.
Look, now, is someone going to tell me what this is all about or what?
Yeah, Harriet.
Harriet?
Oh, you'll love her. Big ears, big teeth, hairy legs. I'll fill you in as we go. Come on.
Well, I think we've done a very good job in such a short space of time. You happy with it?
No.
No.
I think it is far too liberal.
Oh, I don't think it's liberal enough.
Well, I'm very happy with it.
Mrs. McCluskey,
Yes, Roland.
we wondered if we could have a word with Mr. Bronson.
About what?
About our common room, sir.
No, you may not have a word about your common room.
Sir, the one we've got's far too small. We can't all fit in it.
You can see Mr. Bronson's busy. This isn't the time or the place to be bothering him with things like that.
We just want to get something done about it.
Yes, well, making a nuisance of yourself isn't the way to go about things, Roland. If you have a genuine grievance, you must go through the proper channels. Make an appointment to see us about it.
All right, but when, miss?
Well, not now, later. Off you go.
It's always later. You know, I can't help agreeing with him. That room is too small.
Shall we get on with these?
I'm going for some hand straw this morning, and the stable sent us some more than money, so we should be all right for that.
You're mad. You're never going to get away with it. McCluskey's bound to find out.
But what would you rather do? Send her to the knackers yard?
No, Zig, but a donkey. In here.
Stop
It's
moaning.
horrible.
Stop moaning, will you?
Hey, what's he doing here?
He's a new recruit.
You said no one else.
You see, I told you, didn't I? She wants her mates in now. The Davis girl and that.
Melda? You're joking. I wouldn't let her near animals.
Oh. Oh, well, that's all right then.
Why'd you tell him?
Look, I thought we would need another pair of hands. We've got to get the job finished in time, and there's a lot of hard work, you know.
Yeah, well, we could have managed.
Look, he's in now, so button it.
I'll button you, Greaves.
Now, look, cut that out. No quarrelling, and especially when Harriet arrives. They're temperamental animals, donkeys are. Easily upset. Now, I learned that when I was in Cyprus in the army. As my commanding officer used to say to me...
Is it this blanket you want us to put up, Mr. Griffiths, is it?
Yes, now make sure you get it all along the bottom of the window there, right?
Yeah. Come and get a bit done
That's
before
it.
the bell
Now,
goes.
come on.
Yes, family.
Yeah, I can give you this now. I've got a new one.
Oh, thanks, Finch. Lend us yours and I'll flick it to bits. Here, Joe, I got one back. Thanks, mate.
Bought a new tile and a crawler.
Yeah,
I think I'd better waste to spend money than that.
yeah, well, it's my money, so I can spend it how I like.
Yours?
Yeah, I got it washing cars, all right?
When you're ready, E3. When you're quite ready.
It's not when we're ready, sir. It's when you are.
What did he say?
You heard.
No, didn't he mumble?
He wasn't mumbling then.
Who's not here today?
Didn't catch what you said, sir.
Pete Woolman's off again, sir.
Sir, I'm talking to you. Shut up.
Peter Wimbledon. Anyone else?
It's not polite to ignore somebody when they're talking to you.
Come and pick that up, Imelda.
No, you're ignoring me.
Just don't push it, all right? Greaves!
Sir?
Are you asking for trouble as well?
No, sir.
Put that tie back on. Then bring out that £1 you owe me.
Yeah. I've forgotten it again, sir.
You said that yesterday and the day before.
Yeah, and also tomorrow and a day after, sir.
No, I won't, Cleaver. You keep out of it. You'll get it tomorrow, sir.
Well, I'd better, Eric. If it's good enough to borrow, it's good enough to pay back.
Here, Imelda, that's my bag. Bring it back. Sir,
Pick up that bag, Imelda. This minute.
pick it up. Is that all she's getting?
All right, come on. Sit down. Everyone settle down. I've got some class notices to give out now.
God, we'll have to learn to be harder on her. It's far too soft. Don't know how he got to be a form teacher. He'd have trouble controlling a class of juniors. She just tries on in Mr. Bronson's lessons. Or Miss Booth's. Imelda's not that stupid. She only tries it on the ones who let her off with it. And everyone does that sometimes. But we don't go over the top like she does. She'll go too far one of these days and really end up in it. I mean, even Mr. Scott must have a limit. Well, I wish he'd hurry up and reach it. And I'm just about fed up with Imelda disrupting our lessons. It's not fair us having to put up with her for 2 years running. We're hardly learning anything in some lessons because of her. Someone will sort her out. You'll see. Yeah, when it's too late. Well, I'm not going to wait that long. If it carries on much longer, I'm going to do something about it. I would like to get some exams. I don't want to leave her a Dumbo like her.
Radio's what? Grange Hill. It's just an idea.
People get locked away for having ideas like that, Dan. Keep it to myself if I were you, mate.
Why not, though? I know where we can get the gear for free. Wouldn't cost us anything at all.
What, our own radio station? Here in this building? Producing our own programmes?
That's what radio stations do.
Yeah, well, the staff are against us bringing in radios, let alone turning the whole school into one enormous one. And what do you think Bridget will say if you do it to her?
I'm going to.
Eh?
It's all right, I'm not asking you to back me up.
How are you two getting on? Oh, not very well by the look of it.
Yeah, well, why are we mending chairs, sir? What's that meant to be teaching us?
It's teaching you how to sit in them properly so they don't get in this state, Mannerly.
But that's not what we come to school to learn, is it? I mean, none of us is going to be budding Chippendales, aren't we?
Chipperfields would be more like it. This whole place is a circus. Look, just think of this as a community service, eh? Your good turn for the school.
That's not a school chair.
No, this one's my responsibility. A good turn I'm doing for one of my fellow sufferers in the staff room. You see, you're not the only ones who get roped in.
When's this new rule book coming out? Mr. Bronson's one.
Well, what's that got to do with anything? How did that crop up?
Might tell us what our rights are about this sort of thing.
You won't be getting your grubby little hands on it, Kendall. It's for staff only. What you'll be getting is a little black book to record all your misdemeanours in. Volumes 1 to 10 in your case.
And why shouldn't we get a copy of the handbook?
Because it's for staff guidance.
Yeah, but it affects us as well.
Only some of it, and that will be relayed to you through us.
Yeah, the bits you want us to hear, not the rest of it. Stuff about our rights and that.
Look, this isn't the time or place to go into all that. If you really want a copy of the handbook, see Mr. Bronson. Now, if you don't mind, come on, let's get some work done.
Second-class citizens, that's what we are. This place is run by a set of rules we can't even see. We've just got to take their word for them.
Can't be right.
Down tools, I say.
Sit down straight.
Yeah, right.
Now be very careful with those.
Sir.
Take them directly to the staff room.
Morning, Mr. McCluskey.
Morning.
Oh,
exciting.
What do they want these for? Where are you going with those? Out of the way. What are you doing? They're staff handbooks. You better pick them up then, hadn't you?
You touch these up, Mr. Brunch.
I don't want to touch them for. I've got something much better in mind. It's a bit long, that tie of yours.
You down, telling you, Davis. Davis!
I didn't need to tie that long. Wait, what do you think you're doing? Shut off. Davis, that's going to cost you.
Just bought this tie. £3 I pay.
Prim one, isn't it? Now you're going to have to stay for another one.
Do you always have to do what your father says?
It's got nothing to do with my father. It's work I want to catch up with.
Well, what, on a Friday night?
I don't care what night it is. It's got to be done.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Sit at home and all?
No.
No, too right I won't.
Look, I wouldn't expect you to. I don't kid myself. I'm the only girl in your life. There's more staff handbooks, Stanley. Look at the state. What's Johnson going to say when he sees these?
Tell him whose fault it was.
Better take that tie off or someone's bound to ask about it.
I don't care.
You're going to report her?
Aren't you?
If Grange was here, we'd handle it ourselves.
Yeah, well, he ain't here.
But he soon will be.
You mean get her back then?
Might do. You could give us a hand. 3 against 1. That'd show her. She won't bother us again.
I'll think about it. Don't give me a new tie, though, don't.
Nice, Louise. Good. That's coming on well. Come on, Julia. Try joining the living. Danny, it's looking good. Have you thought any more about the mural I mentioned?
No, sorry, I've been busy.
It's all right. No hurry.
Look, sorry about the other day. I weren't feeling with it.
I wasn't offended. You're quite entitled to say you don't want to do it. I just thought you'd make a good job of it.
No, he's too into radio now. Hey, Danny.
Radio? How do you mean?
He wants to get Grange Hill its own station.
What?
The hospital my dad's going to. They're updating the radio gear. We could have it, that's all.
Why's your father going to hospital?
Oh, blood test or something. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's a good idea. Don't you?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Sounds a bit adventurous for Grange Hill.
Sort of thing the place needs. Could do our own interviews. Broadcast bulletins instead of sticking them up on notice boards.
Yeah, you play music at break. You know, that sort of thing.
Wouldn't it be difficult to install?
Nah, don't see why it should.
Sounds good, Danny. Want a DJ?
Nah, too late. I've already volunteered.
You're jumping the gun a bit, aren't you?
Can't hang about. If you don't grab the stuff soon, it'll be gone.
The very hard Sergeant Pat Flynn stood below his window pane. As he was in deep thought, he never heard the knocking upon his door. Then in walked 2 recruits, O'Gorman and Big Hoss, who was a psychiatrist.
Has she been?
Yes,
No.
Sir Sergeant Flynn.
I wish she'd stay there.
What time do we leave in the morning?
Hang on,
Asked
Eric.
O'Gorman.
Where have you been?
To the toilet. Sir.
See me after the lesson. No one walks into my class 10 minutes late. Sit down. Carry on, Eric.
Asked O'Gorman. The 3 men who were all very nervous about going to fight Zulus in the next 2 months began to have a toast to a
Hold
victory.
it there, Eric. Where have you been?
Delivering a few staff handbooks for Mr. Bronson, sir.
Go on. And again, Eric, please.
We leave at 2:15 p.m. And may I warn you not to bring any valuables, because the boats we're travelling on will be very dangerous.
Which is a total policy.
I wonder how much this costs to produce. More than the art department gets to spend in a whole term, I bet.
Yes, it's certainly going to mean a lot of paperwork. Still, who needs lessons when we can all enjoy ourselves filling in forms?
I'd still like to see more mention of student participation in the running of the school.
Well, you should have put it in then.
I didn't get much say in the matter.
Publication day. You're doing a signing session, have you, Morris? Oh, interesting.
Right, in here with it, lads. Just about here will be fine. Sorry if I've kept you waiting, Mrs. McCluskey.
No, we're just about to start.
That's good. Thanks very much. I'll see you back in the classroom.
Right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I think you all have your copies, so perhaps we can make a start.
Come on, where are you?
All right, just because you're in the school team, don't mean you have to show off. I'm showing off, that's ordinary.
You can join in if you like. Don't let me stop you.
No, I'd only show 'em up.
Well, are they or aren't they?
What?
So you haven't had a word I've said? I was asking you about the girls in your class.
What about 'em?
Are they attractive?
Yeah, I suppose some are. A bit posh for me, though.
Oh, thanks.
Like 'em rough and common.
Oh, yeah, give the ball back. Speak, Sig. If you would have gone to St Joseph's, you would have been in the school team. No chance. Look, I can trust you to keep your mouth shut, can't I?
Yeah, why?
Because I want to show you something. I ain't told no one else.
Yeah, well, what is it?
My secret.
Barry, stand how off. Fergal has some clever nicks. And you breed.
What's up? Is your vocabulary cracked up or something?
No, Warren here, Angelite.
What's all that about, lads?
I don't know. But we're going to try and find out. We're working on it, eh, Rob?
Yeah, the G team know her. We're going to crack that silly code. What, like you crack the pools?
That's coming.
Yeah. You know what it was used for before, but no one uses it now.
How did you find it?
Just watching around. What, love? What do you reckon?
Not bad. Not bad at all. These posters come from your dad's.
Yeah, I'm getting some more. Even got hot pipes running through it, so it never gets cold in here.
You come down here a lot?
Quite a lot. It's good getting away from that crowd out there. Yeah, I can do what I like. Have me lunch, listen to me stereo cassette, read. Fall asleep sometimes, it's great.
What about Griffiths?
Oh, he never comes round the place. He's got too many things to do in other places.
And no one else knows about it?
Nah, just us two. Fancy a bit of decorating?
Bit bright, ain't it?
It's the only colour I could get.
Yeah, all right.
Tell you what I like. While you do that, I'm going to mend your blazer. Got needle and thread in here.
Blimey, what ain't you got in there?
Might even have a go at my tie after. Bit more difficult though.
Slightly.
Oh, might have known you two would shout when after the work's done.
Hey, it still is the other half, Kelly. That's ours.
Now look, I want that bag behind the partition, right?
What are those? Pony nuts.
Dry roasted or ready salted?
Well, she'll need something to supplement her diet. She's not going to get much grazing around here.
Yeah, we should get us some carrots and apples and things.
Hold on, we got some frozen carrots in our freezer.
Frozen carrots? She'll break her teeth.
I'll give them to her for a day, Wally.
No, look, fresh vegetables are best anyway.
Hey, don't you think you might need something to keep her warm at night?
Huh?
How about a donkey jacket?
Well, I could sort out an old blanket at home.
Hang on. I've an old sleeping bag. She could have that.
Huh?
Oh, it unzips all the way around. I don't mean put her in it, you wasters.
No. I think she will settle for an old blanket, Eric.
And as part of the new system, all pupils will be required to carry around one of these diaries in which to record any information we may care to give them. Parents may also write in them if they wish to correspond with us.
Half of them will be lost or forgotten within a week, Morris.
Not if a replacement has to be bought from their own pocket. Now, as well as this means of continuous communication between school and home, we are also having continuous assessment of the pupils within the building. I refer to the profiles I mentioned earlier.
But the pupils aren't to see these profiles of themselves.
We can hardly have them rifling through staff files, can we?
Doesn't have to be rifling. We could have it arranged. After all, we're being asked to write things about them that may affect their careers.
I'm sorry, it's out of the question. We cannot have staff members feeling inhibited in what they say because they may have to justify it to a pupil or his parents.
Why not? If the comments are fair, I don't see what anyone's got to worry about.
Right.
Are you suggesting some might not be fair, Mrs. Regan? Are you implying a less than professional attitude from your colleagues?
I just think they have a right to see what's being written about them, that's all.
All right, can we have a show of hands on this one, please? All those in favour of us opening our files to the pupils?
The idea commands little support, as I suspected.
Thank you. All right, can we pass on to the next matter? Persistent offenders.
Persistent offenders, that's you, Dan, will be required to present a report card at each lesson for a member of staff to endorse attendance and behaviour. Blimey, you're going to be in that all the time, mate.
That's all Bronson's doing.
Well, I don't see any jokes in there, must be.
How did he come to be deputy head? Just shows you, doesn't it? They got no idea who's good and bad at it.
Makes you glad you're out of it.
No, I wouldn't say that, but you got a point. It's bad enough here with him as a teacher, but now.
Where'd you say you've got that?
Bottom of the stairs. There's a whole pile of them. Someone must have dropped them, I suppose.
Could have got me one.
Oh, sorry, mate, I didn't think. Anyway, there was someone coming. We've got one copy now, I'm hanging on to it. Could come in handy.
Could have done with that when I was here. Could have used it against Bronson.
I've got a feeling you might regret producing this. Any problems with rules and that, you bring them to me.
Fancies himself as a school solicitor.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Which mending tyres was as simple as mending pockets, so
Looks like a write-off job to me.
yeah, Dave's certainly a write-off job when I get my own back on her. Look here, think you did early or something?
That's what I'll tell my mum. Might get us off school next week.
Oh, I doubt it.
It looks all right, eh? I could almost live here myself.
Now listen, what are we going to do about exercise now? She can't stay cooped up in here all the time, can she?
Well, I shall have to leave that to you lot, because I haven't got time to go donkey walking. You'll have to sort it out amongst yourselves. Work out a rota. You will have to be discreet, of course.
Oh, yeah, and then there's the mucking out.
What's that?
Oh, one of the little joys of keeping these animals.
It's not,
That's right, son.
Can you really see us getting away with this? Surely someone has twigged there's a donkey here. Something will give it away. Then what?
What's the alternative? If we're caught, we'll just have to think of something else for Harriet.
Oh, I shall have plenty of time to do that, since I shall be flung onto the dough. Still, let's look on the bright side, eh? We're not going to get found out. We're going to succeed, eh? Now then, this is what we've got to do on Monday after school, right?
Right.
Operation Harriet, our mission of mercy. Now, here is the terrain that we've got to traverse. Now, here is the stable, and here is the school. So, we've got to get her from there to here. Now then, do you feel up to it?
Yeah.
Eh?
Of course we are.
Right.
Yeah.